Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
Testing 1, 2.
Oh, I can hear Orrin loud and clear.
No, mine went dead.
Maybe I need... Oh, that went dead. Scoob, he's got coffee from Limo. It's Limo's coffee.
Yeah, from
First National Bank.
From
Josh
4 o'clock
Limo.
this afternoon, and now it's 7:10. So we came talk about the Scoobs. Does it have a name? Does your rink have a name, Scoob?
The Scoob's
Or first of all, we've got myself, my brother Mike. We have Orrin, who I believe has agreed to participate. And we have Scoob, whose rink we are talking about, who is agreed to observe. So we'll see how this goes and where we get to. But first of all, do you guys have a picture or something of your rink?
Yeah, there's plenty of pictures.
Do you have one here on your phones?
I don't.
I don't know if I've never seen your rink.
Okay, so first of all, Scoob, if you're going to say anything, you have to say into the mic or
I do? You can't hear it at all?
barely.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect.
That's gonna be lovely.
Scoob.
Right, and you're asking partly because we've had this conversation about doing some sort of a booklet.
Yeah.
Like coffee table book of all the local rinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I think there'd be a lot of interest if we put something together. You can get story of rinks over there on 10th Street, right? 10th Street?
Yeah.
10th
Yep.
Street.
10th Street. There's a few legendary rinks over there.
Is there multiple rinks on 10th Street?
Nicholas maybe had one.
Nicholas had one.
Oh, yeah.
Nicholas
sure,
for sure had one. And obviously Rob, which that was long before most people's time.
Yeah, I think Mike reached out to Scoob here originally because we were wondering who had the first rink in the DC area. Seems like back in the day, maybe there wasn't as many outdoor rinks. And we were trying to figure out maybe Scoob would have been the first one. But Scoob, you had said that Rob was doing it long before you were.
Rob had said he had did it since, he thought 78.
Oh,
That's what he told me.
it's way back.
I don't believe it.
So I was only 5.
Rob's a liar.
Well, Max said he was the nicest guy around. So he's lying.
Max will say that about a lot of people. Did you talk to Rob and ask him if he can remember, was anybody else doing it back then?
Well, George Koivisto is sometime way back then too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have mentioned a couple, but I can't remember.
So George, we'd have to talk to one of George's kids and figure that out then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that booklet idea would be good.
That'd be sweet,
Pretty
right?
cool.
I was thinking about how many rinks I've skated.
How many?
Over
Well,
the
what was
years,
the first outdoor rink you ever skated on? In your own backyard, probably?
Probably that
or front
one.
yard?
But like just over the years playing, pick up puck, other people having it at their house, like probably at least like 10 to 12 different backyard rinks
Yeah.
outside of the one I grew up on. So,
Did kind of everybody have a rink when you were growing up?
I mean,
Sometime between when we had one and now, everybody has a rink now, but...
Well, it seemed like a lot of people had rinks, but, they might not have lasted. They only had them for 3 to 5 years, and that was kind of it. Or whatever.
Yeah.
It depends on how much.
You still do the rink at your place then? Is that maybe one of the longest lasting rinks right now?
Well, that might have been Scoob's argument when we were talking the other day.
Yeah.
That's
got to be one of the
longest 10 years rinks
there for sure.
Yeah, it's still going. Last year, anyway.
Yeah, I don't think there's a year that's been missed, right? Since 96 or whatever, or was it 98 or
96, 97 winter.
That was the first year?
I mean, there's been some close ones. That warm winter a couple years ago, probably only had about one skate on it.
Yeah.
This is the original picture that I'm looking at here from now or from...
No, that's what, probably about 10 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
Here, I want to see the...
Is that... So you
kind of
we can probably...
by what?
That's probably with the new lighting.
Yeah, we could probably put this up somewhere
lighting.
too. So the boards, the whole setup, when you first built it, how would it compare to how that rink is now? Or in that picture? Pretty similar?
Got to be real close, right?
Yeah, the board's just been replaced. They're nothing fancy.
Yeah, dimensionally, it never changed, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's super
maybe
fancy.
Maybe from year 1 or 2 when it was just snowbank sides, but once the first boards went in, I imagine it never expanded or got any smaller.
What are the dimensions?
About 60 by 90, give or take.
That's a nice sized rink.
Yeah, it's got good width. So if you're playing 3-on-3, you're not getting crammed up the middle. And, sometimes it's like, oh, it'd be nice to have some more length. But
Yeah.
Depends on who you're playing with.
Yeah.
Just long enough where you can get some full strides in.
Yeah.
That setting where it's at, is that a natural pond there, kind of, or no?
Yeah, it is.
But you
Kinda
still
natural.
It's not like there's water there when you start. It's not. You're not flooding on a pond, are you?
Well, I fill it.
Oh,
Like right now, there's probably a couple inches in it in spots.
Usually
But-
dries out though. By most summers, it's dry, and you're playing football in there or whatever. Recently,
oh yeah.
That's a
just
sweet.
volleyball and stuff. But
And then it's protected because you got trees around it. Is it
Correct.
protected from the wind pretty good there too?
Yeah, it's lower.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was when growing up too. It was on down the hill, protected by the hill on the north side at our rink. Growing up, that was sweet. Mine now, I'm in Stockholm Township and I'm just wide open in a field.
oh yeah, that's where it
Super
gets pretty
windy.
cold.
Yeah,
We make them a little tougher out there though.
Oh,
Yeah. We've had some pretty
Stockholm,
windy
yeah.
games in Stockholm at your place.
Oh yeah, the real men play out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't growing up. I think this rink there has a lot better protection from the south sun. Your rink from in February, you start getting that sun's a little more powerful,
Right.
but you're pretty protected from that.
A lot of big trees on the south end.
Yeah, it protects it. It still gets eaten up right by the boards,
Yeah.
but that's probably going to happen at any rink that's not
Yeah.
covered, right? So
Then the downside is you get leaves on there.
yeah, a lot of sticks,
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of leaves.
Yeah.
Can be troublesome, but keep it good and shoveled before you flood. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Who had the sweetest rink then, Orrin? In your opinion, when you're growing up?
Had to have been ours.
Yeah.
I mean, Witt's had a pretty solid one. Thinking of rinks I skated on. Yeah, I liked Witt,
Yeah.
kind of where theirs locationally was, and Johnson's had a good one too. Theirs would fight the sun though.
Fred's?
From what I remember skating on it.
Yep.
You'd have that what was it? North end would be
Oh yeah.
getting pretty thin, and you're fighting with the sun there. But that rink was pretty fun to play on too.
Yeah.
How many family members do you guys have? Or how many siblings do you have, Orrin?
6 total,
How
counting me.
how many are boys?
4.
4. So you guys
Yeah.
always were able to put the game together pretty easy.
Yeah, for the most part.
Can you remember any good stories of guys getting into good scraps or anything like that?
Not really. No.
Pretty mild mannered out there.
Yeah.
That's surprising because
Not a
your dad was like an
Yeah.
absolute
No.
brawler.
We didn't do a ton of sibling games 2-on-2 or anything like that.
Yeah. There'd always be other
Yeah,
people involved
yeah.
for sure.
I'd always be inviting people over to play.
Can you ever remember anyone coming over that was games getting heated or is just pretty civil play out there?
I mean, mostly civil play from what I remember. I don't really remember things getting too heated.
Feels like Ryan's leading the witness. Leading the witness a little bit.
I'm trying to get you to say that Brad was a hothead now that he's
No,
not here.
Not
No.
Brad.
It'd be more probably me
Maybe
or Shane.
Far.
Maybe that would be the hothead style. Maybe the hack, but not. No, I was always trying to play clean in the outdoor game.
Yeah.
Didn't like taking it in the shin,
Yeah.
so I wasn't going to give it.
That's so good. Did you play at the town rink a lot?
No,
No, so
very rarely.
Yeah, well, I spent a lot
Outside
of
of
time
town
at rink.
hockey, really, probably never. Couple times maybe.
Yeah.
In middle school, high school, but that's about it.
Would you attribute all the success you had in hockey to the town hockey program?
I would say so, yeah.
It's good to hear.
Maury Niemola and
Yeah.
whoever else was running.
Yeah, who were the guys then? Do you remember?
There's
Was
probably,
Scoob helping?
probably Maury, right? I think all I
showed up
remember
to
is
watch.
Maury.
Because Scoob had his sorrel boots on and a
Yeah.
cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Watched from a snowbank. Yeah, those guys are important too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Probably Maury and Abe. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I probably played 8, maybe 9, not even 09. I think I was in squirt. So don't remember much from town hockey outside of that Sharks and Minnows game
Yeah.
at the end.
It's a classic.
Sharks and minnows. I was more of a pom-pom pull-away guy.
Oh yeah,
Same game.
That's what it
Same
was
game.
called. Yeah.
But they call it Sharks and Minnows now.
No, yeah, I remember it being called pom pom full away.
Yeah.
That was a massive rink for that game.
Yeah, it was
Long,
sweet. Yeah. Full length, yeah. With like 50 kids.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Take you a minute to get one end to the other at 6 years old, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if the wind's out of the north and you're going towards the north, blowing backwards.
Into the wind, yeah.
Hey, absolutely. Absolutely. How many more years on the rink, Scoob? You keep it going to, like, now you feel like you can't stop, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, how many more years till you're 100? That's what I'm asking. Because you'll probably keep doing it till you're 100, right?
48, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, as long as somebody's using it,
yeah.
I don't mind taking care of it.
The people who use it, do you go and use it, Orrin? Who uses it?
Not really anybody the last few years. Not a
Younger
ton. I
brothers,
guess I don't know. Is anybody neighbor people?
Is there any
using it,
neighbor
or-
kids? Yeah.
No, they're like,
I think they've all gotten pretty old now. It's not really anybody.
Kyra had the kids over there, and they played for 4 hours probably, but that was once last year.
Yeah, it's sweet. That's sweet to spend like 100 hours putting the rink together.
Yeah.
I think it's used one night.
I try to get at least one game of hockey going.
Yeah.
With some guys, but
T said they're gonna hit it hard this year.
T said that?
There's always talk.
And he's gonna fix it up and
Yeah.
everything. But
Every year there's talk. We'll fix it up, from anybody, any of the brothers.
Oh, it's good to hear that T's going to put in the work and the rink's going to be immaculate this year. It's good. It's good to hear.
Did you guys do a weekly skate or anything like that? Like, I think some about Monday night hockey. Was that a thing?
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I got a bone to
Monday
pick with
nights,
Scoob
I
here.
think.
Yep.
But Scoob, he had, maybe it was Monday night. He had so many, there's a lot of people that have been over to Scoob's to play hockey. I've heard a lot of stories, like hundreds of guys that have been there. Not once have I been invited to play hockey at Scoob's. Not one time. I don't know what that's all about.
I watched you play in high school. I knew who to invite and who not to.
Oh,
You weren't good enough, is what you're saying.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I didn't make the elite list to play over at Scoob. So I've never been there. Maybe this winter will be maybe what we do is we get a bunch of 30th Street guys come play the 10th Street guys.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Be a big showdown.
Is there any good hockey players from 10th Street or no?
I mean, there's not like.
Well, you are.
I feel like, yeah, but I'm thinking like 10th Street. Like, I guess there's mostly just Grangroth boys that played mostly my age, really.
The Nicola boys did a little bit.
I played with Jed. Yeah.
But those guys didn't really skate on our rink.
Not very
until
much.
maybe
Once in a while they
Monday
did,
Night
but-
League. They might have played a little bit, but
Yeah.
growing up, they probably didn't play a lot on our rink. So I don't know. We'll take them on our team though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll need them.
Well, Chuck
Out a roster.
Chuck will probably dust the skates off. He used to be kind of a legendary old buck
Oh, yeah.
when my dad was playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Legendary. So Chuck's in. So you got Orrin and Chuck.
Wayne.
T. Wayne will play goal. Scoob.
Yeah.
Scoob will put his boots on and
Yeah.
Get Brad in there.
slash somebody. Brad, he keeps telling me that he lost his skates or he retired or I don't know. Yeah, every time I ask him, it's a new excuse. Yeah,
to play, right?
He's not even 30 yet.
I know. He's
Lost his skates.
If you're talking to Brad and talking to Scoob, you'd think that Brad's older than Scoob with all his excuses. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's get that game going. We'll give you some of the 30th Street guys.
No, we can pull together a team.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, we don't want some of them is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we've got a lot of wrestlers.
But we need them actually.
Yeah, we do need them. Yeah, some wrestlers, probably pretty good hockey players. Did you get a lot of help from the boys working on the rink over the years, or you take a lot of that on yourself?
I don't know. What do you think?
A lot of you and Wayne, for sure.
Yeah, Wayne helped out a ton.
You and Wayne
Yeah.
almost,
for
all the time.
shoveling, flooding, everything.
But yeah, probably a lot of the boys too. Shane, I remember he'd be pulling those late night floods when it'd get negatives out.
Yeah,
Him and Jordan would be out there flooding for hours.
Well, how do you do it? Do you put sprinklers going? Do you dump buckets? Just run a hose? How do you do it? Because I know you and my old man used to talk how flooding and technique and weather and all that kind of stuff every Sunday.
Right. The first couple of years or many years, we just flooded from the ground up, dumping buckets, sitting out there all night. Then one year we had rain late in the year in the fall,
Mhm.
and it basically filled up the low area. So we have about 10 inches of water.
Felt like you're cheating.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So since then, I've basically opened the hydrant, let it run for 3-4 days straight.
Oh yeah.
keep filling it, and then it stays.
Oh, that's sweet. And then from there, you just get you have some sort of a Zamboni contraption, T-bar.
Correct. Yeah, about 8-foot bar.
Do you hook the hose up directly to the bar, or do you?
Yep. Yep.
And then towels or rigs or yeah.
Bed sheets actually probably work the best. I figured they're
bed sheets?
nice and thin. Yeah.
Oh, really?
They level out nice.
I'm currently going towels. I'm trying different things.
Yeah, thin worked real well, I thought.
Yep.
I never really saw anybody else's Zambonis, but it seemed like that one, just no issues with getting a good coat on.
Cold water or warm water?
Just well water, yeah. So,
yeah, he's not a billionaire.
Yeah.
Warm water. You do warm water for one tank of water heater, then you're done.
Right. But we do, keep doing coats, as long as you kept freezing, then you probably get the best ice when it starts to warm up.
Okay.
The more you thin layers you put on, the ice warms up a little bit, then you quit.
Sure.
And you get some pretty nice ice.
Yeah, it's always just like a visual, isn't it? Just how frozen is that last coat? And you either make the decision to go another one or leave it.
So you drag a hose. Where's your hydrant?
Right outside the rink.
Okay. So you keep the hoses where? Inside your shop?
In the basement.
In the basement. So you drag your hoses, you flood. Coat. When you're using that Zamboni, you do that thing in how long does it take? Half hour, an hour? Depends.
Well, to do one coat's probably only about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So depending on the temperature, you might do 5, 10 if it's really cold.
Yeah.
Because you can flood when it's really cold. You just keep doing coats.
Yeah.
And it usually doesn't get brittle, crack up.
And by the time you get to one end, the other end's frozen.
Correct.
So you just start over.
Just keep going around.
So when you were talking about Shane or Jordan doing all night, this is what they'd be doing. You'd have the Zamboni going already.
Yeah.
Well, we flooded with hoses before I had the hydrant put in. We used to run 2 hoses off of one off the back of the house, one off the front.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long they were. And we'd flood with 2 to get more volume.
And you would just be spraying.
Spraying, yep, with like a wand type thing.
Yeah.
Like you'd water your flowers.
Sure, yeah.
Still use that too to build up ice if needed, if there's low spots or whatever. Get more volume in there.
How about the boards? Do those stay up for the summer, or do they go in after that ice is started on that pond, or what do you do with those?
No, the boards are there the whole time. Okay. We try to straighten them out because it's like a soft peat soil.
Yeah.
So you can't really get a post to stay upright.
Okay.
Very easily.
Yeah, maybe 5 years you get and then it starts to lean pretty bad.
Yeah.
Some of the boards now are still on there, actually came from the Metrodome floor.
Really?
The roof collapsed, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so I bought 2 pallets of green tree, 3/4 thick. And we used them, I don't know what year that was. And there's probably still holding up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You turn the Metrodome into an outdoor rink.
Yeah.
That's the best upgrade ever.
This is nice plywood, heavy though.
Yeah.
Because they were soaking wet,
Oh, yeah. How did you stumble on that?
Found them on Craigslist, and me and Ken Torman went and got a trailer and maybe hauled 3 bundles.
Oh, really?
I don't know how many sheets, 50 sheets a bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what he made his rink out of then?
Yeah.
Because he had put up that big rink there.
We had to go down to Lakeville or somewhere south of the city.
Okay. That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. Those boards just been constant, just switch them out every once in a while. You got to go through a couple more boards.
Yeah, there's no original board left. But
yeah, it seems like certain ones get beat up more than others. Depending on where they are. I mean, because the rink stays wet for, into the early summer. So,
what are those poles? Are they telephone poles or something?
They are now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think we used originally green tree, them retaining wall ones.
Oh, yeah.
Flat on 2 sides and round on the other. Yeah. And then eventually they'd bust off. We buried them a couple feet. And
yeah. Yeah, sweet. Legend. I'd love to get an invite to go there sometime.
Yeah, this winter.
Well, I think I asked this at the start, but it doesn't have a name, any special name for the rink. It's just Scoob's Ice Rink.
I think so.
It's probably just Scoob's.
Yeah, it's pretty just
Scoobs is he's kind of a branding expert. Everything's just Scoobs. Yeah. Like people don't even know who his wife is. It's just Scoobs.
Yeah.
Personal brand.
Yeah.
I love it.
Huge branding. That's wild. You were telling me, Scoob, when you were little, you made a rink over at Rob's?
Well, that's where, I went over there because I never skated much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember flooding over there.
Okay.
Back probably in the early 80s.
Early 80s?
Yeah.
So as a kid, you didn't skate much, or you did skate as a kid?
Did not.
Okay. When did you start more skating? Or did you never start skating?
This year he's going to start skating. This is the year. He's going to skate a lot.
Probably in that 8th, 9th grade year, I went to town rink, I don't know, half a dozen times probably.
Is that just what people would do back then? For the most part, the town rink was a place to be. There's less, like we talked about, there's less rinks than now.
Yeah, I never skated on a rink. I guess I wasn't very good. Probably never got invited to play hockey, but
Yeah.
I skated on ponds when they'd freeze over, you know, as a kid, but that was once or twice. I don't know if I ever had a pair of skates.
Hey, when you went to the town rink, did you have to walk uphill both ways to get there?
Correct.
Yeah.
And then home against the wind.
Yeah. Early 80s. I was born in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like hockey's a lot more popular now than when I was even a kid. Would you say like when you were a kid, it was less people playing hockey?
Oh, for sure. Probably within my age group that I know, of the guys we know, there's probably only one person I can name that played any type of organized hockey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who?
Scott Hullinan.
Scott did?
Scott played, huh?
Was any good?
I don't know how long.
Was any good?
Well, he thought he was good on it.
Was it? There we go.
He still thinks he has more goals, but
Yeah, him and Ken Hardy, they had to have been the two guys I thought were better out there.
really.
From my point of view.
Who else was out there? Because I want to rip on some guys. Who else was out there? Can you remember or no?
Yeah, there's
Chief was the best.
Scott.
I believe that, actually.
Yeah.
Can't remember who else was out there.
Farley played hockey for a minute too, didn't he?
Yeah, but
he's way
quite
older.
a bit older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking within
Keith
5
Josephson,
years.
when he'd play.
Yeah,
Right?
Keith Joseph played a lot. There was
Trying to think of the regulars.
Teddy Anderson was out there
yeah,
quite a
he-
bit.
yeah,
came
Teddy,
a lot,
yeah. Teddy's my age. Yeah, I could have got the invite when Teddy was out there. No reason why I couldn't have played with Teddy. Levi Peterson.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, some of the Peterson boys.
And
Josh Liminen, you said, made it out there?
I think he was out there once. Yeah.
I actually don't believe that.
Well, we had him and asked Brad about Josh playing boot hockey with us.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did someone get hurt?
No, it was fun.
Oh, really?
He played goalie and
All right.
he looked like he had fun.
So Josh Liminen, you're on the next episode with me and Ryan. We're going to
Boot
talk.
hockey
We're
experience.
going to have a boot hockey,
Boot hockey.
conversation with Josh Liminen.
No, Pete Holland was a regular. He brought some of his kids played once in a while. Craig and Brad and maybe even Mari once or twice. Once in a while he'd bring them.
Yeah.
The Dan Aho, Chuck Aho once.
Yeah.
Chuck Aho once, you know. But
I had never skated. That's what's his rink called? Oh, Thud's rink?
Oh, the drink. Yeah.
I never skated on that one.
You never did?
No.
Kind of a legendary
Didn't
rink.
get an invite.
Kind of super dangerous, super sketchy, super awesome.
Yeah.
Super awesome.
In a barn.
In a barn. A little
Not-
too narrow,
yeah.
a little too low. You had some things sticking out of the wall that came into the playing surface so you could crack your head on, some fans.
It's good to have the added
Yeah. It's just,
obstacles. That
yeah,
were
for
around.
sure. You never played there though, huh?
No.
Real slapstick hockey.
Did you ever go over there, Scoob, and at least see it?
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. It was a cool setup, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The milk house was the warming house, and they cut a big window in it right onto the rink, and the whole milking parlor became a rink. That we gotta have John in.
That'd be fun to get
his rink,
John
too.
on.
It's a good
Yeah.
cool rink.
Thud's played at my place a few times.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't know how many times, but
I think I might have Thud at my house like last year. So
really?
he'll still dust him off every once in a while.
Did he wear his goalie
Maybe
pads?
2 years ago. No goalie pads. Yeah. It's funny.
Another person, didn't Bruce Yellatello have an indoor Did he have a barn flooded
I think
for a
he
while?
did, yeah.
I
never
remember
skated
skating there.
No, wait, I think he might have had an indoor one, but I remember there being an outdoor one.
Yeah. He
So I don't know if
afterward.
they had both or something. Yeah, this might have been after the.
I think it was indoor first.
one.
I can't remember it, but I wonder if maybe it was a smaller shed, or the boys maybe outgrew it size wise, and they
Makes sense.
moved on to an outdoor rink.
Yeah, a lot of legendary rinks. Probably a lot of conversations we could have about different. Rye, you got a rink now?
Yeah,
Finally,
we did.
that's kinda
We're
cool.
A few years into a rink. I tried a couple years ago to just flood the ground, no boards or anything, and it was a terrible year. That was the year I think there was 10 days that were cold enough for skating, and all of them were well below zero.
That was what Orrin was
right, a couple
referencing.
years
That
ago.
one
Yeah,
year where we
yeah,
had
that's
one
one-
skate.
That one good weekend, we happened to play that weekend.
Yeah.
That was it.
And you say
2
good
years ago.
weekend, but it was like 10 below. The high was
Right,
like 10 below for
the
like
ice
3
was
days.
still awful because
Yeah.
it got all chipped up because it was so cold, but it was like the only skatable weekend, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a winter that made me wonder why I even bothered, but I was back
Right.
out there the next year. But anyway, so your first rink, you just flooded right on the ground?
Yeah. And then last year I folded and I inherited your old boards, and we put a liner in there. It was really,
That's a good decision.
it's really easy. We had a lot of use out of it.
Yeah.
We had young boys learning to skate. And
Yeah, everybody should have a rink.
Now
in
that
their
I'm
yard.
thinking, though, I got to correct myself on a couple of the sweetest rinks I've skated.
Yeah, see, let's hear about it.
Risenen's had a sweet one.
I was going to bring that
The
up.
rounded boards.
Yeah.
That one was unreal. Keith Risenen.
okay.
Mike and
and
Tracy's
then-
rink ain't bad either.
I have never skated on that one.
Smaller compared to Keith and Heidi's.
It's
but
probably changed a
then,
lot since I was ever there.
Darren Grangroth is pretty sweet, too.
Yes.
Similar to Risenen's with the rounded boards.
Yep.
It just makes for a fun zone clear. You just rip it around. And
Yeah.
it seems like it accelerates around the corner.
Classic D-man. Like, oh, I need rounded corners.
Yeah.
But
It
D-man,
does
they're
make
the
it pretty
worst.
fun. So those two are definitely up there.
Yeah, Darren, he still does his or no?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
The liner ice is not quite as good as like what my dad's rink is, but
Yeah. I
just
agree.
you get more chipping in that. But I mean, because you get chipping even at decent temperatures, right? Whereas it seems like your rink growing up, it had to have been close to zero to get chipping, big cracks and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
If you're willing to put the time in, then it's definitely better to
Right.
go right on dirt.
Oh, I'm a purist. Yeah, I'll
Better-
never put a
better
liner in.
quality ice.
I actually don't even like people that use liners.
Yeah.
I'm not even just the rink.
I'm
I don't like the
sold
rink, but
out.
I don't even like the people that use liners.
So does it allow you
It's
to
like
get ice?
it's a character flaw, frankly.
Can you get ice sooner? Or what's
Way faster. Yeah. I mean, I'm very jealous that they get to skate
Sure,
like one day. Like Lars Anderson, he just fills his up with water, and when it freezes, he's skating. And I'm
So
out
how-
there for a week straight after that.
how early are
Putting
you
it
guys
on.
getting ice with the liners? Like
Rankin.
a day after it's below
like,
freezing.
like what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like December and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure it'll be.
That's a great question.
I mean,
What's the earliest? Well, when did you
I'd be
skate
curious
first?
on
The earliest I think I remember skating was as a kid. I don't think I beat that even with my liner, but we had better winters. I think they're just more winters to work with. On Dad's rink, I think it was December 6th. That was our earliest skate.
Yeah. Scoob, do you remember earlier than that or no?
It wasn't November.
Close to I thought it was
Thanksgiving or
November
before.
11th even.
Might have been, yeah.
Because that rink was
It's kind of like a pond, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as you get a first cold snap and where it's cold 4 days, you get that much ice and you're skating on black ice just like a pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could.
That's why I
skate
accused him of cheating earlier.
It is.
You got it right on a pond.
Yeah, it's really
Just cheating over there.
But it's still a lot of work.
Oh my! Yeah, he
How
just
about
he just waits for his pond to freeze, and I'm out there with sprinklers.
Yeah. Well, you get different
Chomp,
flaws though, because ours is never a smooth surface. There's always kind of bowls and low spots. Whereas I feel like skating on like Darren's rink, it's flat.
Yeah.
You don't deal with those issues. So.
All right, little trade off.
Takes a little more work to try and get it level.
I don't understand how there would be uneven spots though. If it's just the most of it's water, and then there's spots that aren't, or what? You
Well,
gotta
no,
build up to that. or-
there's always like 10 inches of ice.
Yeah.
But the underside saturates, so the ice kind of settles.
Oh, it settles because underneath it never freezes.
Yeah,
into the-
it's peat soil,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
it's
that's
not like
interesting.
So
clay.
it's always a little uphill going to the boards.
just from having weight on the rink, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Some years it'll
That's crazy.
freeze all solid if you get a cold snap and it's a long enough one.
Yeah.
And then it'll stay that way for the year.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's kind of a risk there.
Do you ever
Doing
spring
it.
a leak and there's water squirting in onto your rink or anything?
No, we
It's
haven't.
not like you break through or anything, nothing like that.
No.
No.
And stuff will come up, and some rare years you'll get those big yellow bulges like the town rink.
Yeah, when it's warm.
That's pretty rare.
That's real
Yeah,
rare, yeah.
might
I
have
only
one
remember it
year.
a few times.
Huh.
Adds a nice obstacle to an outdoor game.
What's the latest anybody's had
Well, that's the
played
other big,
hockey?
that's the other big advantage to having a liner is like it'll thaw, and then if it refreezes in April, you skate again in April. But I'm pretty
Right.
much middle of December till end of February-ish.
I feel like I can remember consistently seeing February as a kid, at least mid-February, but then we'd start to lose it. I think end of February, if you're lucky, to be playing boot hockey.
But I think your rink, Scoob, you have ice later, right? Because you're kind of shaded there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You
Yeah.
don't have the morning sun, and
Right. I remember years where it's like you get, you just start to lose portions of the rink. All of a sudden, you only got half of it down there. You're still shooting on that end.
yeah, yep, yeah, that's familiar. Definitely.
But we played on our Monday night hockey or Tuesday night, whatever night. Some weeks we played 2 nights, 3 nights a week, especially towards the end of the year. And I remember one year was back in, I don't remember what year we played. It was like March 17th. We kept, we better play tomorrow night again because might be the last time.
Really?
Type of thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty sweet.
But that was one year, one case. It was good enough to skate yet to actually play hockey.
I can remember skating in the UTA indoors in the barn over spring break, but I think pretty bad ice.
Yeah.
We were just doing it
Late
because we
March,
could mostly, but I don't think.
Well, that was the other cool thing about John's barn is it was insulated.
Yeah.
So it took a while for it to get real cold in there, but once it was froze, like it was an ice box. So
Yeah.
it'd be, 45 degrees outside and still plenty cold in there, and the ice is hard.
Or the opposite. It'd be negative 20 and
True. It would
outside
always,
and
it would
inside
always
would be
stay.
above zero.
Oh, you should put a barn. You should put a barn over your ring.
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah. Should.
Mhm.
A lot of should.
A lot of shit. Well, if you did that, then I'd probably come play.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it take.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I don't like the elements,
Soft,
Scoob.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my hands get cold. Just block the wind. I don't shovel either, so if you can make sure there's no snow on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think a shed over it's a good idea.
Did anybody ever play goal in your any goalies in your family?
No.
Never made
No.
anyone strap them on?
We had a
Just
random
take slap
set of
shots at
pads
'em?
occasionally, but
Yeah.
set of blue Bryans or something. I don't know where they came from, but sometimes somebody would throw them on. Well, there'd be those pads and then player breezers we had.
Yeah. Like half
And then
the
we
game.
had a goalie top too. So occasionally a guy would throw the pads on and stand in net. But nobody really had too big of an interest in
Yeah.
that. So it didn't happen very often.
Yeah, goalies are a little nuts, eh?
Goalies are nuts.
Maybe Darby showed up back in the later years and with goalie pads.
Maybe a few times, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't really remember there being goalies out there a whole lot. We never really had a full net though. We always just
No.
had custom pond nets.
Didn't need a full net.
Well,
Didn't need a full net.
well, we'd always get a cheap, just a random cheap net that you hit the post enough and it 45s
flat.
on you.
Yeah.
But
You ever make the kind of the rink hockey style, just a wood
pond hockey ones
deals?
that
Yeah.
are super just low.
Yeah,
off the
6
ground.
inches
Yeah.
tall or whatever.
That's what we've changed to right since 5-6 years ago. We made I made some, or me and Brad, or I can't remember who, but we made some like that and
Mhm.
kind of went away from the old guys style where because you guys made it just big opening in the front and then you could sit on it. The goalie could sit.
No,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah, but
That's good, Scoob. Did you make a goalie bench
Yeah.
so you could just sit
Goalie
there
bench,
and
yep.
yeah,
you fight
that
over?
was your only time to rest. so-
Yeah, and you just stop it. You just have your skates dangling down there.
Yeah,
That's kind of sweet.
covering the whole area. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's hard to score on.
We had about 4 feet by maybe 4 inches high, 3
Yeah,
inches.
I feel like some of them weren't even 4 feet. I think the
Probably
thinking of
33 feet, maybe.
Yeah. because you had those big box ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one after that, I remember was like they were out of whiteboards, real heavy. That was kind of the funnest one I remember because there was, it was just the way the boards were on there. There was different spots you just shoot for. So those things got damaged pretty bad, but ripping clappers at any little aim point.
But everything was basically on the ice. You weren't raising it in these goals, or
Oh no, that would just be for just shooting around. Like,
I gotcha.
You'd put the net out. That'd be our net instead of like a full size net.
Yeah,
we just put the pondy net out and rip shots at that.
The pondy net was just basically a big hunk of plywood, or what?
No, it was like, I don't know. We'll have to try and dig up a photo of those things because there's like 3 or 4 different styles over the years.
I'm not picturing it, but again, I've never been there.
Not like a pondy net where it's just flat on the ground and 2 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
Remember, it had the goalie bench there.
All right. Yeah.
Was there any backstop or anything behind the nets? Anything taller than the boards, or you just
no netting?
Don't shoot the pucks over the boards?
No, we never had any netting.
Yeah.
Anybody hit the house?
No. I remember it being pretty hard to, if you actually were to shoot it, if the times we did have a net set up on that side, you ripped the clapper, it couldn't quite reach there. It didn't seem like.
Yeah, you tried a few times, you just couldn't get her.
Well,
like clear the driveway. And Scoob
you could definitely laser one over the road, though.
Could you?
Yeah, for sure. Rip a clapper, that thing could end up in the field on the other side.
Really?
Oh,
yeah, imagine getting hit by a puck driving by.
Somebody's walking by.
Yeah.
Plenty of trees there knocking pucks down, but
sure.
Yeah, if you got one through it, you could get into the field there.
If you excavated around that rink, how many pucks do you think are missing within whatever? I mean, there's pucks everywhere around there, right?
There's got to be. I mean, we've searched for them, but I'm sure there's a lot we haven't found.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like my rink's right in the yard, and it's yard all the way around. And I still all summer keep finding pucks all summer. So I can imagine where we grew up too, there's 200 pucks in that backyard still somewhere.
Right. And you guys didn't even have like a woods around necessarily, did you?
Not really. No, I guess a little bit. Yeah, it was.
Ours is heavily wooded on quarters of it. So
yeah, it was kind of wooded on one side. One side was a field. The other side was. But even if it wasn't, it was swamp, weeds,
lots of tall weeds.
Oh yeah, so it's still hard to find. Real hard to find.
Yeah, it might be firm ground under there. Get pretty buried in there. Pretty easy.
Yeah, so imagine you guys have just many lots.
Yeah, you just gotta have a heavy puck budget, I guess.
Yeah.
But typically, if there was a clapper coming, we'd probably only allow like 6 pucks out there and max.
Oh yeah,
we wouldn't put the whole basket.
Oh yeah. You gotta siphon those away and like.
Yeah, because if Brad's out there working on his clapper, he's firing them across the road, and all of a sudden all your pucks are gone. Yeah.
No, it seems like most people were pretty good at hopping over and grabbing it. If they
do you remember that you made a pulsar puck? A puck that lit up?
No.
Do you remember that, Scoob?
I do. Yeah, I've seen one before.
Yeah, we had like 4 of them at one point. Those were kind of sweet. You can't get them anymore. I can't find them anymore. But you tapped it on the top. It was the same size and weight as a regular puck. You tapped on the top, and then a light on each side would flash, and it would just stay flashing until it didn't sense motion for a while. So if you hit it out,
you find
it'd flash for 30 seconds or something. You just walk right to it and grab it.
So it was made for finding a puck versus just playing in the dark? Or
well, I think probably for playing in the dark. I think they even used it indoors at Old Bucks for a little while, like maybe Steve Hadia brought some or something like that. But it was sweet for our rink because we had a lot of shadows, so you could always see where the puck was.
Right.
It was actually a really cool idea, but probably a real small market for people that actually want that. The 4 of us at this table would think it's cool, but that's 4 pucks sold.
What was you upgraded your lighting at some point? You're talking about when we were looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
What was it like when you started, and what's like now?
Well, when we started, we probably had them 500-watt floodlights.
Yeah.
Like a work light?
Yeah.
Yep.
Use those and probably replace bulbs once a year on one of them.
Yeah.
Or they'd get wet.
Or if you bumped them, they burned out kind of fast too.
Correct. Yeah. So we could use 4 on each side. I had to run a separate circuit there because you could only run 4 on a circuit. So I had 2 20-amp circuits there. And we had just extension cords going around. And now, since these LEDs, I found some like 15,000 watt.
Yeah.
And they don't sell them anymore, I don't think.
Really?
One year they had them. Maybe you can find them. But I bought a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And those
are a
you can-
massive upgrade.
yeah.
I mean, it's like night and day on the difference in
LEDs.
lighting.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of those on each side.
Yeah, way better. Way less shadows.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, you can see it from town, so you know how to get home.
Yeah.
Right? If lights are on.
Yeah.
Yeah. They I don't know how yours are, but mine are pretty obnoxious. Like when I drive home to Stockholm Township, I'm on County Road 3, look across the field.
Yeah, yours glow.
You think there's some sort of operation going over there, but it's my rink.
Ours is kind of low enough, but it gets the trees, all the trees surround. So
Yeah, but it looks
you
sweet.
can still see it. Yeah.
How high up are your lights? And how high do you think they need to be?
I would guess
You're standing on the boards, you can almost reach them. So it's probably
12 feet, maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
4 feet for the boards and another 7 maybe. So yeah,
Somewhere in there.
10 to 12 feet.
10 to 12 feet.
And that's just tall enough, keeps it out of your line of sight for the most part.
I feel like it's probably more just so set for the just amount of light actually hitting the rink,
Yeah.
the right angle, I guess.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of thought put into that, was there?
Not
'Cause
really.
some of the
but-
sides are just limited based on how high that post is. You just put it at the top.
Right. But were you ever blinded by it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they're high enough we're not even seeing them. I
Well, they're
guess
not
I've
on
never-
the ends either. So they're
Sure.
on the sides.
Yeah.
Maybe is that something you've seen before or what?
No, I'm
Are they
just
too
curious.
low?
I'm curious. I've set up right now for like a 10-foot post for this year. I was probably going to use. I was curious if that's going to be high enough not to
Yeah, I've
blind guys.
never thought about that.
Seems like it would be just looking at it. I think mine were a little higher last year.
I got to stare at the puck when I'm playing anyway,
That's
so
true.
I'm never looking up. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Lights aren't a problem for me.
Yeah.
Park a few cars around it, no difference.
Yeah, sounds like this game this winter will be pretty fun.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We'll have to get together and have another podcast after
Yeah.
this little smash mouth.
Yeah, we'll get Brad on the next one.
Yep.
Do a
Sounds
few
good.
rink reviews.
Cool.
Yeah.
Skate at guys' rinks and review them.
Yeah, it's a
That
good
would be
idea.
that'd be a whole thing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that idea. Because I know as soon as we leave here, you're going to think of 4 more rinks you want to talk about.
Right,
yeah.
So cool. Ryan, anything else you want to hit on?
No, I don't think so. Thanks for coming, doing this.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Thing.
Come have coffee again, Scoob. We'll talk.
Yeah.
You can bring the topics next time. What do you think we'll do? Yeah, you can be
No.
next. It'll be your show. Whatever you want to talk.
We could do
about.
we can do some plumbing right now if you want.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
No.
But
All right.
no, that was good. I probably missed a lot. We played a ton since probably 98. Boot hockey first couple of years, but a lot of guys learned how to skate.
Yeah.
So it was probably well over 100 different guys have played in that league.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah.
And
But many of them starting with boot hockey and literally learning how to skate as adults. And
well,
Not?
most of them skated at some point, but pretty little.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely a beginner friendly
Yeah.
league there.
And a lot of them skated for 15 years on there, however long we skated till probably 2015 maybe.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere around there.
The boys they kind of did some things in the basement with equipment when everybody was on the
Yeah.
rink. I don't know if we want to go there.
Might gotta elaborate on
Some
that.
guys
a little bit.
We can cut it out. We'll cut it out. Go ahead.
Some guys are wondering why their shoelaces are tied together, and their boots tied to the bench.
That kind of nonsense was going on there.
Yeah.
I'm glad I never got
a lot
invited
of
over there.
fishing string pranks.
Oh yeah.
Guys' bags tied off.
So I knew something was going on when he walked in the door in the basement. There's a couple boys peeking around, just waiting for him to put them boots on or whatever.
Well, back then, though, there was the stairs. You could get up under the stairs, and there was a little hole, so you could just see right on. You could crawl under the stairs and peek through the little hole in the plywood, so that
Yeah.
nobody'd ever see you anyway. But I don't know if anybody ever was bit badly by those fishing string. Yeah, I don't know if that got anybody or if it was.
Yeah.
But I got one more story. Scott Hallinan showed up.
I got all night. So let's
You
go.
do?
Yeah, let's go.
Scott Hallinan showed up, grabbed his gear. This is the first night of hockey of the year. his gear was in the garage. Well, I think he might have opened it up at home and a mouse ran out. So he shows up, his gear just reeks, and I think he sprayed some perfume in there. Boy, then he really stunk. I can't remember the whole story, but you'll have to ask him on that.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Funny. Well, Scott's invited in for sure.
Yeah.
Let's get.
He had a rink.
Yeah, that'd be fun to. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Scott did.
Well, Scott and a couple of his boys will come in and talk about
biggest cherry picker in Wright County.
Is he really?
Oh yeah. Probably in the state.
Yeah. That's what I was waiting for.
He'll admit it.
I knew we'd get here.
Admit it. All he had to say is, you know where I'm at. Ring it up the boards and wait.
Oh, my.
Some of those guys had unreal gear and stuff.
Do they?
Real old shin pads.
Yeah.
Some guys probably use the same sweatpants for 15, 20 years.
And never washed them.
Yeah, I just...
My hockey sweatpants are in my bag, and they've just been in there for. So they probably came with the bag,
right?
They got to stay in there.
They're probably stuck like that now.
Yeah,
yeah. You could definitely tell who was there that night just by looking out in the same old uniform.
Really?
How are you
at a classic? Yeah.
He
had the classic sweats too, right?
Yeah.
I think he'd always duct tape. Duct tape on the shin.
Really? Anybody wearing jerseys? Do you do jerseys or no?
You had that that classic Roadrunner.
Roadrunner I got from Sam Niemela.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you remember that one going around.
Wayne might have had that NSP jacket.
Probably still has it.
That was a classic.
Pete Holland had the orange hunting vet or the full body suit, didn't he?
Oh, I don't really remember that.
The choppers.
I imagine.
Yeah.
Trying to think of anything else.
Oh, is that funny?
Some classic uniforms out there.
I can picture the duct tape. That's a good move.
Yeah.
Like more than one guy did that even.
Yeah. And Scoob just brought a couple rolls of duct tape.
Yeah.
Whoever needs it, the kind of guy he is.
Dan Howe showed up. He showed up a few times, maybe for a couple of years. I can't remember. The one night he showed up after his brother Chuck sharpened his skates. He said, these are way too sharp. So he went over to some concrete by the entry door and ran his skates across there. And then he came back out and he couldn't stand up for nothing.
Oh, my. It's pretty good. They weren't too sharp anymore.
No.
A lot of electrical tape toques, too.
Oh, yeah.
Broken toques.
Yeah.
Guys would just electrical tape that thing back together.
They would fix them.
Yeah, good as new. Little flax on there, but
I probably had my same pair of Rydell's since I bought when Hadia had that store down in Long Lake.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I got Brad Hullinen's. He returned them, so they were high school used. Very little, but I bought them and I've had them probably ever since.
When was the last time you skated? Did you skate last year?
Maybe not last year. I don't know if the ice was good enough ever.
Oh, we skated last year.
I probably didn't. I don't remember.
Good note on last year. We had the best skate, but it was the last good day of the year.
Right.
So we were just like, should have played more.
Yeah, it goes that way sometimes. Oh, that's funny.
Real quick on your Monday nights, what did you guys just do? Throw sticks, make 4 teams, whatever? Or what did you guys format? Just
throw the sticks.
You guys always 2 teams, though.
Yep, 2 teams.
Just 2 teams.
Then either we would skate with 3 out, 1 sitting on the goalie bench.
Yep.
And then we'd just rotate.
Goalie bench is the funniest thing. I need a picture.
Yeah, it was a full-time goalie.
Yeah, I know.
Guy would just sit. That's how they'd be good, though. You'd just sit and you'd turn your skates.
But it would be a different one after every goal because we'd rotate.
Yeah.
So then you'd go to forward and 1D, 2 forwards, 1D.
Yeah.
And then we would play, I don't know how many, we'd probably start at 7 and sometimes 11 we'd be done. Or then we'd play up to 10 and win by 2. And
that can go on forever.
Yeah.
Winning by 2s is
and then one more, best of 3 or mix the teams up or whatever. Yeah. So,
yeah,
it was pretty much throw sticks. No stack teams.
Yeah.
Did you make trades or what?
No.
To even them out or what?
No, typically they'd probably
come
be
out pretty even.
yeah, there'd be some blowouts. But
Was anyone peeking when they threw sticks?
oh, I'm sure some guys were.
Probably Scott, hey?
Teddy
Oh,
Anderson.
for
Scott
sure.
Teddy.
Yeah, he knew the sticks.
Yeah.
Someone. But,
Anybody else play other than Wayne out of your brothers?
yeah, my brother Ted played some. Tim did. Tim played there a fair amount. Ted did a few times.
Yeah, I only remember Wayne being a staple, but
And then once we got done with that, some of the years we'd move into floor hockey at the elementary school.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
That's kind of
Did
sweet.
you try that once?
Do you bring your own stick? Or do you have to use the
No,
school
I don't.
thing?
I don't remember. I can't remember. I think we could use our own sticks. We had to use white tape.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be super fun.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
a plastic puck.
Yeah, exactly like we did in
Like a street hockey
when we
puck.
were in school.
Like
Yeah.
the orange puck, the orange plastic one.
Oh, way.
Yeah, we'd play in that old
That'd be
lunchroom,
sweet.
and for probably a month or something, we'd do one night a week. I don't know how many years we did that, but
That'd be so fun.
yeah, because we enjoyed playing, obviously.
Yeah.
So, and we'd switch over to softball.
Do you
and
throw shin pads on then when you play floor hockey?
I think the
Or you just,
smarter guys did.
yeah. I was specifically asking if you did.
Yeah.
I wonder if you're the smarter guy
sure
or not.
I did.
You're probably the guy whacking guys in the shin,
Yeah.
actually.
No, then we'd switch over to Old Buck softball, and as soon as the snow melted, and then after September, we'd switch to football.
Old Bucks football?
Yeah.
Wayne's
Or-
front yard, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
We even played
Sick
with a
field
lighted
there.
football at night.
Oh, you guys are diehards.
Two-hand touch or tackle, or what were you doing?
No, that was two-hand touch.
Uphill both ways.
Yeah. But we did that for many years. And then we played at Brooks Lake under the lights, mowed lines and
Yeah.
the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday ball till.
Crazy.
We
Yeah.
did bring that back for a bit. Brooks Lake ball.
You did?
Yeah.
Really? When?
Brad and
Well, when? Like kind of
It was-
I don't
I
know.
was probably running from 2018 to,
Really?
well, maybe before that even. No,
That's another-
maybe 2017.
That'd be a
those guys
different
started.
episode. We'll dive into.
Yeah. Yeah, outdoor
Well,
football.
outdoor football,
The
yeah.
ODF podcast.
Yep.
We get going here.
Sweet. Any other killer stories, Scoob?
Yeah, any one more stories?
Yeah. No, I do. We
Those
don't-
ones are the best.
Yeah.
Do you have any other friends? Do you have any other friends you want to throw under the bus or anything?
Do I?
Yeah. I'm hoping you say something really controversial. So
Well, we were pretty
good for ratings for
Yeah.
Ryan's new show.
pretty fortunate. No serious injuries. One lost tooth that's still probably over the boards. I haven't found it yet. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Are you still looking for it, or do you give up on it?
every
at this
once in a
point?
while, I'll take a peek when I go over in that
Yeah,
corner. But
Just in case.
a lot of guys wore cages,
Yeah.
Mhm.
at least maybe when they first came, they didn't. But
Second time they probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a puck deflected or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I think that's something I've bought into is like old, playing outdoor. It makes sense to wear the shin pads for sure.
Yeah.
At a minimum, shin pads and maybe more. But
Yeah. It makes sense too. I still don't.
I mean, no one used to even.
And I play hockey with Louis Isaacson, and I don't wear shin pads. That's how crazy I am.
We never wore helmets.
Yeah, and I
That was
not
that
till
long ago.
recently.
Now I think everybody wears a
Yeah,
helmet when I
yeah.
go outdoor.
That's just society, though. We've all gotten
A
soft.
little soft.
Yeah.
probably.
Wearing helmets, using
Yeah,
liners.
Yeah, we used to just wear our concussions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any more good ones, Scoob? Or
No, I can't think of anything else.
hopefully people listen long enough to get to where this podcast got good a few minutes ago.
My memory's not there,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if if any of those guys remember getting hit by snowballs either. That was a thing too. We kind
Oh,
of
my.
tucked around in the
Yeah.
woods, crawling through the snow and lobbing an occasional ball out there.
Oh, yeah. It's a nightmare.
Would it be just you and your brothers, or were people bringing their kids and they'd be hanging out?
No, I don't think anybody really brought their kids.
Oh.
Maybe Haryus would come with probably, but that was probably it.
Yeah, Scoob, your
Was-
boys are kind of a nightmare.
Oh,
I wouldn't have done the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
heck no. I don't.
Can't imagine playing a game outdoor and a snowball hits. you.
Yeah, no. That's fun.
Pretty intense games, though. We probably never noticed.
Yeah.
I love it.
It wasn't a regular thing, but definitely happened a few times.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Well, Scoob, thanks for coming. Orrin, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You bet.
was
Thanks
fun.
for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's the most fun I've had all day, Rye. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Where players dash with skates aflash, the home team trails behind. But they grab the puck and go bursting up, and they're down across the line. They storm the crease like bumblebees. They travel like a burning flame. We see them slide the puck inside. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.